Okay guys, welcome to Ask BHARNA. அப்படியே அந்த லைக் பட்டனை ஒரு தட்டு, அப்படியே அந்த சப்ஸ்கிரைபுக்கு ஒரு தட்டு, அப்படியே அந்த பெல் ஐக்கானுக்கு டிங் டாங் அப்படின்னு ஒரு தட்டு தட்டி விட்டீங்கன்னா நான் போடுறதெல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு நோட்டிஃபிகேஷனாக வரும். ஓகே, வாங்க நம்ம இன்னைக்கு வீடியோக்குள்ளே போகலாம். Hello guys, welcome to Ask BHARNA. This is the course about Python programming language. As we all says that Python is not that complicated course. It's the easiest language too. So we need to know about the Python basics. Okay, I'm here to teach you from intermediate to advanced and professional too. Okay, so here we start. These are the days that I have already completed the Python courses in my native language Tamil. So I am here to develop my English speaking skills as well as the knowledge to give you. Okay, here I can develop a directory. So if you don't know how to install the PyCharm, just visit the channel's playlist. In there where you can see Python Tamil playlist. In that there is two videos that represent the why Python and why we should study Python and how to install this PyCharm. Okay, so I am here creating a new directory called Python English ENG. Okay, here is my new directory. So here we start. First, Python file. We need to create a Python file so that we can work it out. So today is day 1. You should probably use underscore without using the space so that you can import it from somewhere. If you can create a file from the folders, you should use that .py directory for the using that for representing this as a Python file. Okay, when you created a Python file like this, you don't need to add .py to this extension. Okay, so you can see that here I have Python English folder. So in there day 1 py. Okay, I can just take this workout chart so that I can work it out and run it out for you, because in this course we have to run every single step, because you don't know how long it takes to complete a full program. Then you get error. You really messed up with some things that you would never understand. Okay guys, first of all we need to know that how to output a screen. Okay, it's a simple method called print statement. print bracket double bracket, in which you should write whatever things you have to get output. Okay, now I am just hitting 1 2 3. Sorry, my numpad is locked. 1 2 3. Okay, so I am running this out. I am in. Okay, first you need to run from here so that you can find it out here. Okay, now it's run. I don't really see this as a useful thing, so I am just view this to the top right bottom, so it can be side by side, so we could easily manage to understand it out. Okay, so you can see that here is a 1 2 3 that we have the output. So if you delete it and run it again, you will never see that 1 2 3. Instead it ends with the exit code 0. If the exit code is 0, it's a perfect complete program. Okay, if it is 1 or -1 something like that except 0, it's expecting something error there or incomplete program. Okay, now let's see. print bracket 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, let's see what's running. Okay, now I am getting the 1 2 3 4 until 9. Okay, now I need to write my name, which is BHARNA, BHARNA. I think here you see that the error is already popped out, but I don't know why it is, because it's work out on number, but it doesn't work out on my name, which is says that I can't see my name here because it already been there, but it is a error message. Okay, it's should expect something like this colon, because there is three types of thing in this Python, which is number is the first thing, 1 2 3, which is integer. Okay, when it comes with the point or something like this, it is a float. Okay, and another format, this is a string format. You can write float in it without any extensions. Okay, now you see it will automatically show that point value too, because the float is a point value, so it is working with point value and numerics. See, 12, it will, yeah, but it doesn't work with my name, because always the strings should be written inside the double quotes or single quotes. Okay, if you didn't write it in the double quote, you will get an error. Now let's see. BHARNA. Okay, now run. We get my name. This is the first thing you should know about the programming. Okay, you can create an output with the considerable things. You cannot create an output without a proper thing. Okay, I am giving here print print 1 2 3 print 10.23 print. This is the string. Okay, above you know that 1 2 3 is an integer, point value is a float, this is a string. This is the new thing that you might know or might not. Okay, here is the BHARNA. Okay, this is how you write name or anything under the double colon should be a string. You can write even 10 as here. Okay, if you run this 10, it will also result the same 10, but you will never can catch the value of the 10. It's consider this as a string, a letter, something with a 1 and 0. 1 and 0 is a letter, not a number. Okay, in this case, if you need to be a number, you should not return in the double quotes. Okay, inside the double quotes, every letters inside double quotes, it will consider as only letters. Okay, next thing guys. Okay, now it is time to understand what is commenting. Okay, in Python language there is a system called commenting, in which you can write anything that you need to be understand about this program or something. When you are writing a code with consist of thousands of lines, you will definitely lose the consistency, so you should use something like hint like that. So it is a proper way to use it. There is a proper way to use it, which is a hashtag before a sentence, which is, now I am going to study about I'm going to study about variable variable. Okay, Okay. Okay guys, this is how you should write it in the commenting section. Okay, you can write anything in the comment so that you can understand the code. This is just for understanding, not for the code. If you run this with it, see, we'll see now this line of statement is comes from this printer, and next print is 10.25, next print is BHARNA, but it doesn't even consider what is this, because every statement that starts with hashtag, it will consider as it is something like I don't want to read it like that. Okay, so next thing, variable guys. Variable, which is in the sense assigning a number or something to a thing. Okay, variable should start with a alphabetical letter. It can it can consist of numerics, but it should always start with alphabets. Okay, let's consider a is equal to 10. Okay, b is equal to 15. So now you can add, multiply, whatever you want to do. Now I am typing print a plus b. Remember guys, every time you should give a space between us. It's just for your sake of reading. Okay, it should be congested if you didn't leave the space. In this Python language, we should not use the term called spaces. You should use the term called indentation. Okay, now I am running it. Let's see what will happen. 25. Just add these values, you will get definitely 25. That's what happening here. Okay, a plus b. So we can also represent when a print a, it will print the value of a 10. Okay, print b. Okay, now it's 15. A plus b, it means you can add, multiply, subtract, whatever you want to do, you can do. But in case you need to be consistent with what you are doing, otherwise it will definitely ruin your program. Okay, now I am copying this out to the day one, so that if I give this document at the final stage, you will definitely know what is going on with your code. Okay, next topic here is an input. That hash I am using just to noting it out. Input, it's an input statement. Okay, input statement is just like a print statement, but it printing out, and it's asks something from the user to gather it. Okay, now I am typing input. Like the print statement, we using double quotes, double brackets. Okay, instead of printing, we getting an input. Okay, it should also be consistent with double colon or single quotes. I will always use double quotes because it's easy to understand it. Okay, now I am asking this, what is your name? What is your name? Okay, when you use bracket and n, wait, I can run this so that you can understand it's going on. So you can see here that your code doesn't exit. It doesn't have the exit code 0. So it's stopping something and asking you something. Okay, what is your name? Okay, I am entering. Then the program completes. Okay, exit code 0. Okay, now I get an input. I can't use it until I can store it in a variable. Okay, here we go. Name is equal to input. This is the format. Okay, now it gets the input from a user and store it into a variable. Okay, variable called name. Okay, let's try it out. Now I am printing it. Print name. Okay, now I'm printing it name because I don't use my word here, my name here. Okay, I don't use my name here. I am using just here to get an input. See what will happen. It will print BHARNA. Okay, it will give output BHARNA because it's saving this input into this variable. Okay, so that it can tab into this variable when the variable is called. Okay, that's what here happening here. Okay, I just copied it and pasting here to for better understanding what's going on today. Okay, now it's the time for. Okay guys, now this is a time for your task where I can set this. I can give where I can give a is equal to input a. Actually I need to give it in double colon a. Okay, see here, input. Okay, now b is equal to input b double colon. Okay, now you have to write a code inside it so that you can change the value of your code that I am going to print it out. Okay, print you are not supposed to change this code and this code. You should write your code here. When this code runs, it should be the a value should be the b and b value should be the a. Okay, you can see much simpler when I don't write this for code. Okay, a comma b. Okay, now I am running this. Okay, BHARNA. Okay, ASK. Enter. BHARNA ask. Here is the BHARNA ask. BHARNA is for A, ask for B. So you need to write a code that could change the variable value that A is equal to B, B is equal to C. Sorry, B is equal to A is equal to B. Okay, it should be like ask BHARNA. It should be output. You should give that A is equal to B, A is equal to BHARNA, B is equal to ask. But the output should be ask BHARNA, not BHARNA ask. Okay, now it's time to pause the video and you can move it on. Okay, those who are here, I am here to give you a hint that if you have a coffee in A cup and tea in B cup, if you want to switch it out, what should you do? You create a, you could have another cup, empty cup, so that you can switch the tea in the B to B in C, and A coffee will go to the B can. Okay, now it's a coffee in B. You can put it right away, so that and C you can take it C, which is already filled with tea from the B so that you can refill it here. Okay, now it switches. So this is the hint. Now pause the video so that you can complete it. Okay guys, I think you have completed everything. I'm here to give you a solution. Okay, C is equal to B. Okay, and B is equal to A. Here is the thing guys. See, first I am giving this B. Okay, I am saving this B into a C variable, and I am now the B variable is empty. So I am using that A, I pour it A to the B. Okay, now next thing here. Okay, now A is empty, so A is equal to C. I am pouring back the C value here, B. Okay, already we are tapping here. Okay, now it should run properly. Always give a empty line so that you can you don't find out it is an error, like something like that. Okay, now I'm running it. Now it's asking me the A value, which is BHARNA, BHARNA, enter. Okay, now I am using ASK. Okay, now it should be switched. Ask BHARNA. Okay, now see, just like that. You don't need insane amount of skilled knowledge to understand this. So you can just tap into something like a logical workout. Okay guys. Okay, it's a variable switch. Next there is a project I'm going to write it out. So I am going to pause the video now so that I can show only the output, and you can take it out from it. Okay guys, here is your project. When I am hitting the run, it should says that welcome to the band name generator. Enter the city you born. Okay, I am born in PRAMBALUR. Okay, and my pet name is Odin, ODIN, Odin. Okay, so here it gives my band name. Your band name is Odin Perambalur. Okay, this is your output should be like. Okay, now let's try it out. I will give my output code so that you can verify it out. So pause the video and work it out just like this. Okay, now we need a output called welcome to the band name generator. So we should print it out, right? print print welcome to the band. Okay, next we need to ask what the input is. Okay, this is the input statement here. Enter the city name, city you born. Okay, this is the input. So what we need to do, input bracket double colon ente or enter the city you born. Okay, now just like that we are creating the another input enter you your pet name. Okay, remember guys, unless until you are saving it into a variable, you can't use this statements. Okay, you can use it to get the information from the user, but you could never use this statement until you save it in a variable. Okay, I'm saving it as city. Now I am saying this as pet. Okay, now it's a print statement, guys. What's the print statement says? Your band name is Odin Perambalur. Okay, print double colon, enter the variable. What you need to be understood, what you need to be printed out. Your band name is Odin Perambalur. So your band name is, remember guys, every time you should use a variable or something like that. For now you should understand this should be a comma here. Okay, I know this is where you stuck in this program. Okay, comma, when you stuck you will learn. That's the thing, guys. Now I am using a pet name first, so pet comma my city name. Wait, okay, now I am running this code, guys. See, welcome to the band name generator. Enter the city you are born. Okay, here is the Perambalur and entering it. Enter your pet name. Now I am thinking that I can change my pet name. RABBIT, rabbit, just like that. See, your pet name is Rabbit Perambalur. If you have a big enough screen to read it, it will be in a single line. Okay, your band name is Rabbit Perambalur. Okay, this is the thing, guys. You have learned something today, so I can give it to you as a soft copy once the class is over. Now I am just saving this as project. See guys, today you have created a project called band name generator. You can give your friend to try the band name generator so that they can get a name for their band or something like that. Okay, guys, next day we can see the something more than this band name generator, so we can wind up this course today. Meet you tomorrow. Okay, until then, bye bye.